criminals in. Take your eyes and cast them within. 'Cause if you want to make a villain out of me, then I will show you just how I like can
There we are. Hello, my crafty creatures. It has been so long that my microphone forgot it existed. So that's always all kinds of fun. It has been forever. It has actually been close to 2 months because my life has been wild and crazy. I thought I could manage working overnights and doing craft fairs and doing a stream, and I was completely wrong. So I managed to get craft fairs and overnight work done. The fun thing is I've been working on a lot of commissions, so I've been crafting all over the place. And while I haven't really done a whole lot of cross stitch, I have been I've been very busy and whatnot. But today, and so tonight's my last overnight shift. So tomorrow's stream may or may not happen, but Thursday and Friday, even though Thursday is Thanksgiving here down in the States, I have to work. So Thursday and Friday, I'm probably going to be doing a 10 to noon stream either way. Ooh. Possibly. So we'll see where it all goes. We'll see what the happening in this is. So working on 939. I guess having 2 months off, I can't complain too much because I haven't worked on it, so it hasn't been owning my soul. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of excited about being able to come back and have a regular schedule again. It makes the tism brain happy. It's and but I did the craft fair I did at the mall. I managed to at least break even with the table fee. So that was nice. I made a lot of good connections there. Like I'm slowly growing and progressing as a fiber artist. I guess that's what it's called. Is I am a fiber artist. Because I do things not only with yarn and crochet, I also do the cross stitch, and I mean, the dye work is a different area, but I'm not quite a mixed media artist yet either, so. But I've done quite a few baby dragon commissions. Like let's see. Why is the name is slipping? Her name is Megan Ladd. She is a pattern designer, and she is the person that the pattern that I'm using for the baby dragons. Crafty Intentions. That's her company name. Crafty Intentions. And currently I'm using her for the baby dragons, but I have recently purchased a few more of her patterns, and she is fantastic because she's like, yeah, you can sell you can sell what you make. Just make sure you give me credit. And I have like little signs that say, hey, want the pattern? And I need to make a want the pattern for this? Get the QR code, because I support people wanting to try it themselves. But she is definitely more a crochet sculpture kind of person, which is where I like, where I would like to be. Oh, Dast, it's just like the old days. It's you and me. I spent a good portion of my vacation time because I was off all last week and I could have streamed, but I kind of enjoyed just catching up with things like sleep and chores. I didn't enjoy catching up on the chores, but it needed to be done. Um, so I have been cleaning and reorganizing my staging room and my craft room. Um, I had my mom's cousin, the woman she was taking care of, passed away, and in turn, uh, my mom offered me some dressers that she didn't want to deal with. I get it; they're huge ass dressers. So I got some dressers for my staging area where I can put my shipping stuff, like all my little boxes that I save, because I do remember our dual streams, and I can do I can't do this Friday, because I'm going down to my big craft fair. This is my last craft fair of the season. I will not be doing any more for 2024. This is my last one. It's 2 days. And I'm leaving on Friday. So I'm super excited, but I'm my schedule with any hope is evening out so that we can go back to our dual streams. But I did learn that my eye shots, I will have to have my eye shots for the rest of my life. I did talk to my doctor. They are, because I had the laser work. They are in order to maintain the work that the laser did, I have to have these eye shots every 10 to 12 weeks. So that's where I'm at there. But Friday, December 6th, I should be able to do a dual stream. But it's been wild and crazy with the schedule. Like, initially, I was supposed to do today and tomorrow as an overnight. But I had a call with my boss, and I was like, hey, I'm not on the schedule anywhere, but it says I'm on the schedule. So that was a conversation, and so we had to rework it, and I have tomorrow off instead of Wednesday. So that's gonna be a little rough. But I don't work till 3 on Wednesday, so I can still maybe do some family time stuff. Well, you were fortunate that your astigmatism didn't show up till later on in life. Mine decided to rear its ugly head when I was in 7th grade, so mine's been progressively getting worse since then. Oop, that's not what I wanted. But the beauty of me streaming again is I'll actually have work in progress Wednesdays to, because in all fairness, I have not been cross stitching, and that's what I like to show off for my work in progress Wednesdays. This is my cross stitching. I mean, I work on arts and crafts here and there all the time. All the time I'm working on arts and crafts. But I really like showing off my cross stitch. I have I have 2 of the dragon bodies I need to have done. I need to have 6 done by Friday, so at least I can like put them together on Friday night / Saturday. But I have 2. I have 2 bodies done, and I need 4 more. So I'll be cranking through those. uh, yes, we need to stop. Well, I mean, I could hook stuff, or I could also do diamond painting. I have. I'm actually after stream today. I'm gonna set stuff up and do a video of a sped up coaster because I'm working on a set. I got commissioned. Um, to do some a coaster set that I have. Like I have not ordered any more coasters. Um, oh yeah. Well, I mean the Mirabilia designs are just they're amazing. Like I have a lot of owls actually. I have one by uh Raven Phelan, the artist that is responsible for Divine Instinct, and it's a barn owl. It's called Ghost, and it's just the face of a barn owl, and it is just beautiful, and yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. There's a dragon. Yes, there's a dragon. I know, it's been forever. That's why I said Holy Crafts Batman. Holy Crafting Batman. Ra's back. That's gonna be for the next couple weeks. That's gonna be my my message because yeah. So this week's kind of wonky because it's a holiday week and I just worked it out. I just worked it out loud. So I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try for a later show tomorrow. Probably the 2 to 4 spot because I have it off, but at the same time I work an overnight, so I have to sleep. Um, and then I won't be around. Well, we'll play it by ear on Wednesday because Wednesday I generally have off anyway. Um, Thursday I have to work, so I'll be here 10 to noon on Thursday with Captain Penis, and Friday maybe. If anything, Friday will be a 10 to noon as well. But this week is a play by ear. But starting in December, I will be back on a normal schedule because I have no craft fairs. I have no. I mean, I have a couple eye doctor appointments, so that will that will hinder a couple of streams, but I'm super excited. I really am. I'm excited to be back. It feels just so natural to be cross stitching again. Um, there's it's a little rusty. Like there was a lot of dust on my desk and whatnot. And to be fair, there still is. But I I am I'm working on getting back to some sense of normal. As much normal as someone of my brain work has. Structure. We'll go with structure. It's not normal, it's just my structure. And and when I get my structure going, I actually get more done. Like when I have normal, when I have my version of normal, I get lots and lots done. Four less. 2, 3. Actually, I'm thinking about it now after stream today. Now that I'm like in the mindset, um, I gotta whip out my glue gun, yo. Oops. Don't know why I did that. I just did. I was doing the single X, which is something I haven't done. I don't generally do. I haven't done that in a while. I used to when I first started cross stitching. I did the 1X at a time version, thinking that hey, easy to keep count. Not being 14 and not fully acknowledging the fact that once you do a craft that requires counting, you can no longer count. I need to invest in my there's a company called Real Good Foods, and it's all gluten free or Feel Good Foods, one of the two. It's either Real Good or Feel Good, or it's both, but one of those two companies makes pancake balls, and they freeze them, and they make a banana pancake ball. And those are my new favorite breakfast when I have the patience to cook them for 20 minutes. And yes, that is a real thing. If you know, you know. But I stock up on them when I go shopping, and I have like my breakfast foods. I have like the 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 heat 'em up egg bowls with the meat lovers egg bowls. Those are nice. Those are high protein. I do the breakfast sandwiches with egg. Like my doctors told me that my breakfast should be high in protein. Now, is it always high in protein? No, sometimes I have a high carb breakfast, but I mean, I do a Greek yogurt or something like that, like a high protein breakfast. And when I remember lunch can be when I start like telling carbs that they can be the queen. Ooh, that was exciting. But yeah, the I like me some pancakes. I get it, E. I get it. So, Dragon finished a huge ass crochet blanket, which was amazing. So, shout out to Dragon for completing a goal. Mm-hmm. I kind of like having the 939 be the color that I'm working on. I don't have to think about it too hard. But at the same time, some thought has to go into it because as you saw, I was like, oh hey, let's derp a derp. It is the blanket that you made me because everybody, Dragon made me this beautiful blanket. Is my blanket the size of that green one that you compared it with? Because like this, I'm working on a bag. I'm working on a crochet bag that is 42 stitches. Oh no, it's 98 stitches long and 42 rows. And I am having a hell of a time just focusing on that. That's kind of why I like the stuffies or the sculptures is they have so many parts that if I get bored with one part and Dast, your sculpture is coming along very nicely. I gotta make feathers for it. That's where I'm at is feathers need to happen, but I now feel the need to give it friends because I bought a book. Crafty Intentions, or crafty yarn, the place where I get my awesome amazing patterns. I bought her book, and she has chibi fantasy creatures. She has a Wolpertinger. I now have a pattern for a Wolpertinger, and I am beyond giddy with this pattern book. I have I have little griffins, I have unicorns, and in addition to like the little chibi versions, the little stuffy versions, I do have the sculpture versions, which are absolutely gorgeous, which I'm gonna utilize. But yeah. I have enough gray that I think I might need to whip out. I have enough gray and white that I might need to whip out a Wolpertinger. Because, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just, but I also have ear fins. Like, I'm working on, what I have right now is I've just been using a heavy gauge wire and I've been curving it and molding it myself, so it's pretty adjustable. But I do have ear cuff forms coming in for my ear fins. But the last set of patterns that I want to buy, she has another round of ear fins, but she also has horns. She has a set of horns, like 6 or 7 different types of horns that you can attach to like a headband or whatever you might need to, and I'm those are the next purchase plans. I I like making stuff for friends. Um, oh my goodness. I am I'm hoping to go with 2025. My 20 of course, Pando is bored. Um, 2025. My market goals. Like right now, my professional goals are to complete my cybersecurity training that I'm halfway through. I just kind of I needed the vacation that I took. Um, and getting my cybersecurity done, hopefully by the end of January. Um, but for Raw Creature Creations, I am hoping to sign up for one weekend festival that is not a craft fair. I'm hoping for either like a psychic fair, like more of a metaphysical, witchy soul kind of fair, because I have a lot of things that I don't bring to my other, to, and a lot of my things appeal to that crowd because that is who I am. Old soul, um, fantasy, beauty, like sparkly things. Um, and it appeals to a certain crowd. So, but I hope I want to do a weekend fair of that. Um, I've been working on getting my display walls going. Like I've been working on my arts and my crafts, and but I would love to get a more a more relaxing job on my body, um, and possibly one that covers my diseases, um, because that has been I've been on what I thought was going to be a short term plan, for 2 months now because I've run out of options. So, hmm. My mini goal for today is 20 lines. 20 lines is the mini goal. Actually, probably going to be very much achieved because it's just a lot. It's back and forth. I can't express like how relaxing this is. I know that cross stitching helps relieve stress, but at the same time, when I get stressed out, the last thing I want to do is sit and cross stitch. So today, I was like, I have time. I'm gonna stream, and I'm very glad that I made that choice.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. A feeling from deep inside.
I'm kind of upset that I missed the rave the other night.
Together as one.
I was passing out in my face when it was starting. I did a lot of sleeping last week. I did a lot of sleeping last week.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. This is our destiny. Stand together. Together as one. Look at us now. Release the energy. Together as one. Together as one.
I gotta pay attention. I gotta start paying attention. I'm hitting an area where there's like three spaces. Three spaces and yeah, okay, so I'll show you. Show you guys. I'll show you. No, well, I can't show you because it's not here, but I have a whole like I've been cleaning and tornadoing and everything like that, so I have to get to the dollar store to get some cheap barrettes for roses to, and I have to do this before Friday. Like, I have to do this before Friday, so maybe I'll try to put on some quasi-real pants before I go to work today and go out and hit up the dollar store for some barrettes so I can make some pretty rose barrettes. I'm also, in addition to organizing, I'm actually getting my floor stand. I'm making my floor stand and putting it together, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see what that's all about. Because I'm trying to make my staging room less cluttered, and it's possible. Believe it or not, it is possible for me to make my staging room less cluttered. It is just a matter of getting there. So two houses are now being renovated on my road, which I couldn't be happier for. I am so glad that the houses that were vacant and falling apart are actually getting people who are fixing them up to help people. I'm hoping for all the success for them. Absolutely. The realist in me is very unsure of it because we are in an area where there are active drug dealers going on. And it is not the best place for someone trying to get sober to be living in such close proximity to drug dealers. But two of the three abandoned houses are getting facelifts. So, and then the house that had burnt got knocked over. So I think I was still streaming when that was going on. So, but lots and lots of good things, lots of good transition is happening in my neighborhood, and I'm hoping it is an upward path. I mean, we're not ever going to be West Broadway where Mr. King lives, but we have the opportunity to not be having drug busts 50 feet down the road. Because I can look out my window and I can see a house that within the past couple of weeks had a huge fentanyl bust. So when that stops happening and we have an upward motion, I will be glad for that.
We stand here together, united as one.
And I need to venture into the basement today because one of my goals is to start getting rid of very, very old paint in my basement. And three little bags a week go in and the paint gets disposed of. So hopefully the next couple weeks I'll have that space back and I can start. Hi, Feature. Thank you for introducing yourself for the 50 billionth time. But I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel on an upward swing, and it's weird going into the winter feeling like I'm going on an upward swing, but I've always been a little ass backwards. Maybe it's the dopamine that I'm getting from streaming and cross stitching. Maybe that combo is just is what's going on. But I'll take it. I'll take it where I can get it. Almost done a block of 10. Like, I've almost done 10 lines. At 7 right now. I got 3 left to go. Yep, 3 left to go. And then I got more. Mhm. 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 The good, the upside is I might actually get done 939 this week on this page. Not that there's a whole lot of other colors to really work on other than 939 on this page, but we'll get there. The wolf starts making its appearance on the next page. Like we start seeing ear tips on the next page. That's what this leads up to is the tips of the ears. But there are just pages of 939, and that's all that's going to be worked on. This is the pattern you come in to watch me color in a block, stitch by stitch. I'd wished I'd gotten more cross stitch done on my vacation, but working overnights. It does a lot. It takes a lot out of your system.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta pay attention now. Okay. This is the one where this is where it starts. This is where it starts. Starts off easy, where I only have to do one and then skip. But now I have to pay attention and stop 4 before the end. So I have to stop 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to stop right here. This is my little block of 3. Kind of like this little block up here. But yeah, I have this clump that goes down, and then I have some bottom jazz going on. So, I'm wondering if Dan had any luck trying connecting to my stream, because he was telling me that he was having a lot of issues connecting, and I fixed a lot of behind the scenes stuff last week. I actually I did do minor stream work, and I fixed a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And he's not here to tell me if he's having trouble connecting. Has anybody else like had previously been having trouble connecting, and like they're finding it easier now? Because if not, I need to do more things. Okay, so it's because he told me that it was just my stream that he was having. Apparently, I disconnected somewhere. I'm not sure. I questioned it, so something happened. I oh, truck a duck, I didn't stop. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, so 4. Skip 1 and 3. There we go. Woo! OBS didn't say I dropped, but Restream said I did. So I'm thinking my problem might be Restream, and I need to look into other multi-box platforms. Hello, hello. Yay! Thank you guys for the subs. I know I went MIA, and I apologize. No spoons. I did work in craft fairs the past couple months. Woo woo! Well, I'm here for a bit too. I'm here for another hour or so. I'm about to hit halfway on my mini goal of 20 lines. So. And see, now that I have that one little space, it makes finding the other spot easier. It's always the first block that you got to pay attention to. Ooh, soup. Actually, I might decide I might go for that for my lunch today. Soup and grilled peanut butter and jelly. That's a lot. That's a lot of sugar, though. Doopy doo. One more line, and then I'm at 10 lines. And I'll give the stitch count, but because I actually haven't hit the submit to see how many stitches I've done. I want the satisfying button push and a huge number to pop up. Okay. Where does this line start? It starts right here, and it goes to 1. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make some shorts with my diamond painting today too. It's funny, as I sit here and cross stitch, my brain slows down and evens out, and I'm able to like get a timeline of things I need to do, things that are reasonable that I can actually do, and I can weed out the worries and the hey, you didn't do this, you suck thoughts. Yeah, yeah. I I hear you. I have a resident who has chronic pneumonia. Um, she has been in the hospital 4 or 5 times in the past 2 months because of pneumonia. All my love, Jules. All my love. Another good thing about me cleaning out my staging area is I actually would have some resemblance of a guest room because I will have enough room to have an air mattress. Well, an air bed, I should say, because I don't have any spare mattresses anymore. So I get that. I get that so hard, Dragon. Hi, Pig. Pixie says hello, everybody. You're fine. Okay, go lay down. And the doggos. The doggos are another reason I haven't been streaming a lot, is because I tried to give them attention too, Cause yeah, cause they doggos and they cute. Okay, let's see. Dooby doo. We have done 10 lines. And those 10 lines were 223 stitches. And and this is going in a decrease, so the next block is going to be fewer, but at the same time, let's see. This section only has, I guess, no, this section goes pretty much to the bottom. This section, this clump goes to the bottom here, so there's a good portion left. But okay, I got. But I was doing almost 30 stitches, and this gets it down to at the very bottom of this block it gets down to 15. So it goes from 25 to 15 in a decrease. I have learned crochet language, and translating onto cross stitch is kind of funny. Because it doesn't translate well. Rest assured, crochet language does not translate into cross stitch at all. Except for maybe increase and decrease. And Dragon, I think you need to have more room to do your crafts before you worry about what you're not getting done. You were doing amazing in hatchling rear ring, and that's amazing all on its own. Oh, also because I have to do a shameless plug, because I have to. No, actually, I really want to, and I'm super excited about this. My bestie best has written a book, and this book is getting published. It's not coming out till June of 2025. It's called Straw Girl. I have been friends with Bridget for 30-something years. I actually am gonna have her on stream at some point. We gotta work that out. We gotta work the kinks out. And I mean, all of this was happening during my insane 2 months of overnights, craft fairs, and tomfoolery. It is. I've had the opportunity to read it. I read it in its rough draft, and I read it most recently. It is an amazing book. It is really good. I want to do a book talk. I want to push it on book talk, because she's not great with social media, and I want to sit down and I want to have a chit chat with her, because I'm pretty okay with it, and when it's for someone else, I'm fucking awesome. Um, I'm mediocre for myself, but for my friends and family, I am fucking awesome. I am queen, and I need to remedy that. But I'll work that down. Um, but I wanna do a book talk for her and have it aimed in her direction. But um, I want to get it all set up and. But those are on my listy list of things to do. I don't know if Dan's still here. Dan, you still able to be connected? Has my stream bit you in the ass? Like, I'm I'm trying to get feedback because it's been so long and I fixed a lot and I hadn't streamed since I fixed stuff. So, if you're still here, Jules, are you having any issues other than dying? And if you die, I'll resurrect you. Don't you worry. I know Twitch was giving people some major headaches and then it got narrowed down to sometimes my stream gives people major headaches and well my answer to that is well I'm me, but then it was a no it's the technology aspect of the stream. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cajun's a little busier than I am. I think all of my viewers right now are mods. I, I think everybody who watches me gets occasionally like it's like a roulette game to see which mod gets to torture the random fool that decides to spam me. Oh, and anyone who's not a sub, ad break. At least that's what it's telling me. In 47 seconds, ad break. After this row, we drop down below 20. We go below the 20 stitch line. line right here, where the X I'm working on right now is at the 20 stitch mark. So, and I get to skip one and do 18 stitches. Okay. Got a tweak on the dopamine. Mm-hmm. Swear there's noises in my house. Oh, because the small dog out front. Kind of surprised Pacey's not barking. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in front of the house. Oh, it's the mail van. I'm like, what's going on out there? Great. We are on the deep deeps. How is everyone? Yeah. Oh, I kicked it. It was funny as I was setting up for, like, because I had call dance already. I had call dance on the frame because that was the last one I worked on, and I was organizing and straightening everything out because I have in my cleaning and organizing I have been making plans to rearrange and move things around like I like to do. But the little side table that I'm using to hold my tablet and all the string for this, one of its crossbars wasn't properly glued anymore. And I've been meaning to, as well. Everybody knows that the masking one is the lie, and I know the truth, Dragon. I know the truth. I knows it. So in cleaning my staging room, I found my wood glue, and I took the opportunity to, where did I put that string? Really? I didn't use all of it. Seriously? This is my life, people. And as soon as I'm done, I'll find the string. Like, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'll find the string that I'm looking for. Oh. Yes. Yes, I hope that for you. Okay. Wag my butt. I don't know where that fucking piece of string went. I can't win this game. And it's dark string too, so it makes it really hard for my eyes. But so in finding my wood glue, it motivated me to fix my my TV stand that I'm using. So good things have been coming out of me cleaning and organizing and whatnot.
A new wave of power arises. From the ashes,
Oh, there it is. There it is. So glad that I found it before I cut another length. Not that I don't have enough of this color, because trust me, I do. But so I fixed a thing that needed to be fixed, and I've been organizing and accepting that there are some crafts that I'm never going to do, and I've been offering up things to people that I know do these crafts, so that's always nice.
rise of heroes.
And also, I've been narrowing my my focus so that I can enjoy what I'm doing and still be creative. Like, I posted in the Discord, I posted a hoop that I just recently did, and I'm gonna be completely honest, that one had the line art, like I drew the lines from the stencil, but all of like the color work I didn't paint. Like, that was all drawn in. Like, I had the skeleton from the stencil, but I drew it in, and I like doing it. Like, I like the color work. But I haven't had the opportunity to do any dye work or painting for a while, mostly because I'm my staging area is a hot mess. So with my staging area being a hot mess, I can't take proper pictures. Like I can't move forward because I know that's something that happens quite frequently. How you start hoarding things is you don't throw anything out. So I've been trying to hold back on making more until I get what I have out. Like with the crafty Gremlkin, I need to get labels made. This is really all I need, is I need to get sticky labels made so I can put them on my product so that when I give them to her, she doesn't have to answer too many questions. And that's all. That's literally all that's kept me from getting that fabric down to her. And it's in moving stuff in my life around, it's coming closer and closer to being able to be a reality. But it's just a matter of just getting there. Sometimes it's just so hard. Just that one little step. And that's another thing I've been thinking about, is having my own little vendor space. But like, okay, so this summer I did a few night markets, which I was super pumped about and then super disappointed when it was super fucking windy and I made like jack shit. That particular company, funny enough, for and this is where my paranoia comes in, is she had a bit of a rough day and she just went, I'm done, and shut the entire operation down. She had like 3 or 4 big events coming up and she just said, screw you guys, I'm done. And affected about 500 crafters throughout the state of Maine. And she runs a store that I had been considering putting my stuff into to sell product for traffic. But with her shutting down like that, I have a couple other mercantiles, as I guess what they're called, that I'm looking into a little bit more, because they have a better track record, I should say. And it was just so, like, the one area that is like hit on micro artisans has to be the spicy one that if they have a bad day closes down. It's like I can't handle that instability. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I might not make 20 lines today, but I at least made 10. So that's always good. I can live with that, but I still have half an hour, so there's still hope. And that's the best way I can measure this color is by lines. Oh my goodness. There's just so much of it. Oh, I'm over 1.5%. Woo woo! That's actually kind of exciting because like a percent is so much more than it was in Buffalo Woman. Buffalo Woman, 1% was only 2,000 stitches. And this one, it is 2,800 stitches, so 800 stitches more. But with Call Dance, 1% is 4,000 stitches. Call Dance is going to be like, Call Dance is it's going to be amazing and beautiful and gorgeous, and he's huge, giggity. But he is almost 500,000 stitches, so he will be my biggest conquest. Oh. get to the end of this row before having to change string. And string might have answered that for me and told me no. Yeah. Let's see if I can not pull the string out and get to the end. Thread, unnecessary thread chicken! Chicken thread! I forget the order of the words, because English is hard. Really? Okay, well, decided that I lose. I lose thread chicken, it's okay. It was only by 2 stitches. I'll move on. Whew. Oh, so, more fun in family medical history that I should have been told earlier in life. Not that I didn't figure it out on my own, because... So, I didn't say... And I did not say anything to my mother. So, I was crawling around TikTok like I quite frequently do, because, well, I like short pet videos. I like cat videos. So I was watching a video, and this girl, she holds her hand up. She goes, this is how normal people, this is how far their hands can go. And then she goes, and if your hand can do this, you have hypermobility. And me, because when people are like, well, if you can do this, then you have this. Duh, I'm gonna try it. My TikTok is unhinged too. But, like, so, of course, I just, and this actually, like, stretching my hand back like this feels really, really good. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, when I had to go see my mom, she's like, oh, yeah, and my hypermobility is really starting to, like, tear down on my joints and whatnot. I'm like, seriously? So, that would explain, that cements a lot of my thoughts on why does this hurt? So, and I have it more than just my hands, but hands are the easiest ones to show. And then I was talking to my coworker last night. I'm like, yeah, my hands can do this. Like they bend backwards, and she puts her hand up, and it's flat and even, and I'm like, yeah, that does not make me feel any better. She just laughed. I love confusing the algorithm, because it thinks I like one thing, and I'm like, okay, I can like this, but then I go and I search for something completely different just because, like, it happens to be the interest of the day, and the algorithm just throws me stuff at this point. It's just like, hey, do you like this? Do you like this? What about this? It's kind of like my Pandora. Like, that's one of the reasons I hang on to Pandora, is because it has taken me so long for the algorithm to get me. Like, for the first 5 minutes, it's like, how about this? Okay, what about this? Okay, you're not feeling this? And it gets me. Mhm. And I am gonna call it a day at the 20 line mark. Just because I like ending on even. At least for now, I like ending on even notes. I'm 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 because I'm on the backward swing of this one. So cursed not. 2 of these. So, just a reminder, I think I'm going to do a 2 to 4 tomorrow for stream. And then Wednesday is generally my day off, so I will probably uphold Wednesday being my day off. Thursday is Thanksgiving for us here in the U.S., but I have to work at 3, so I will probably have a 10 to noon stream, just because I'm not as exciting as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, though, so I understand if that doesn't happen. I could always have just like down in my window, like just showing the parade as I'm cross stitching. And let's see. Friday is another play it by ear. I don't know what time I'll be leaving. It's probably not going to be till the afternoon. I have to touch base with my mother-in-law. My mill, and but I might be on Friday. It won't be in the afternoon though. If anything, it'll be a it'll be a 10 to noon. So I might actually get my full four days in, my full 8 hours of streaming in. Saturday and Sunday. Send me on Saturday and Sunday. Please send me thoughts of prosperity. I don't necessarily, not necessarily money, because I want more prosperity, because prosperity lasts longer. I would like to sell out of my stuff though. I got one more line before I hit my mini goal of the day. And I mean it this time when I say it. December 1st. So December 1st is a Sunday. So December 2nd, when I start streaming, I will be unlocking presents. But the present will actually have a definition as to what it is. The present will be one of the baby dragons in whatever color that you want it to be in. We can have a behind the scenes meeting, but the present being offered for December is a baby dragon. I will make it and ship it to you. It can be for you, it can be for a friend. That is going to be December's present, and that's what I'm hoping to do with presents is chances are it's going to be one of the products that I make on a regular basis, so that I potentially have stock already. But I do have options coming down the line. But December's present will be Baby Dragon. And I will be unlocking it on the 2nd. And same rules as always. And I will post on I'm gonna post on my Facebook page, so, and in Discord. I'll make sure everybody has an opportunity to tune in at least once in December to hit the presents button.
The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing to stay alive, distracted and elusive. They collide within my mind, and I struggle to think with my thoughts in a bind, and I push to the brink of insanity. Lost in thought, I wander down a path to my inner world. The complexity leads me to ponder, and the depths of my emotions swirl. Though the bees can get overwhelming, the inspiration they mold in their buzzing I find compelling. A reminder of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my brain, even when
You can have 128 entries.
in their chaos, I find a refrain of the beauty and complexity of my inner terrain.
Mhm. And I'd gladly show you one of the baby dragons if I had one assembled. I just have I have several body parts laying around right now, so I won't terrorize people with that image. I honestly, I think for this one, I'm just gonna put names on paper, like however many times, and I'm just gonna draw it because it's rough otherwise. Have like the turny little loopy thing. Okie doke. Closing in on the last loop. And then I can give stats and whatnot, and it'll end roughly around noon. Do my little close out, yo. Okie doke. So, started off today at what did we start off today at? I think it was 1.45%. 1.45%. We are now at 1.59%. So almost we're over the hump to 2%. So that's pretty cool. We did 403 stitches. Woo woo woo. Oh, oh my goodness. But I still have so much. I have so much of this 939 left. I mean, it's almost done on this page. Like, legitimately, on this first page, it's almost done. It's funny because this little tube that we're seeing form here, like right here, is where the ears starts. So the wolf starts appearing shortly into page 2. Page 2 doesn't have nearly as much 939, but I think it has way more 820, which is the next color that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. And so I work across, and then I scroll it, and then I work across again. So that's generally how I work these. And this one has a lot of pages, so whew. But I am closing in on getting done 939 on this one page, and then I zoom out, and it's let's see if I See if I can zoom out enough to show everybody on the screen. Okay, so the green, let's see if I can. Okay, so I don't know how well. That green, that's all 939, all of it. A tit light, but yeah. That is all, and the red lines are the page separators. So yeah, that's what I got looking on for me. Oh my goodness. But page one is coming in as almost done. So as I close out today, thank you for tuning back in after 2 months. It is much appreciated. I am sorry that I've been gone for so long, but shit happens. Everybody, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and tomorrow I'm aiming to be on from 2 to 4, pending weird things. I should be. And I just hope everybody has a phenomenal day, and I'll be lurking if you need me. It can be hard, Jules. Like, it absolutely can be. But thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate every last moment I get to spend with you guys, and I'm sorry that I don't have more. But I'll see y'all tomorrow.